entrance.
The very dramatic entrance. Hello everybody, how is everybody doing? And a little bit of an announcement we got to make, haven't we? Unfortunately. Due to the
YouTube stupid rules.
Due to the new rules coming up on YouTube.
That
You've
may
either
I
got
just say January 1st, even though they're kind of already starting it now.
they've already started demonetizing channels and things like that. Basically you've got to sort of declare whether your channel is for kids or for adults.
And well, his is for adults.
And there's no both.
There's no both anymore.
Whereas before,
for one or the other.
you mean I could sort of have my channel and have Abby on it, and you know, Abby making her models and things like that. Mm-hmm. But YouTube now can come along and say, well, it's for kids.
Because I'm here.
And because it's for kids, you can't have ads on it. Now, my channel is monetized. I don't mind saying that. I've got 3,000 subscribers and so, and I get the average of maybe 500 views per video. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't make major amounts of money. Believe me, I don't. I make an average of maybe between 25 and 30 euro a month.
Like 70 a year.
No, once you reach 70 euro, I get paid, and it usually takes about 3 months for that. So every 3 months, I get somewhere between 80 and 100 euro, and the money has been going down kind of recently. The last time I got 75 euro, and that's after 3 months. But that few bob basically pays for kits.
That's how he has all these
paints and things like that.
And also from people.
And unfortunately, if I'm not getting the revenue, the few bob from YouTube, it just means I can't really go buying kits on a regular basis, and it would just mean that I'd be doing the odd kit here and there. Okay, I don't have major amounts of money or anything like that, so, and I'm not working kind of full time either.
And literally we're doing this in a bedroom.
Yeah, no big production.
Yeah, we just have like a couple of stickers on the wall.
And it's basically, I kind of rely on the revenue from YouTube to keep the channel going, to keep keep kits moving and
keep the channel running, basically.
Keep the channel running. So, unfortunately, this is
as well as a lot of other children's YouTube channels, because of this, are just going to go.
They are, yeah.
But some are, few are going to say.
When you think of it, like, say, a lot of the channels that Abby watches and things now.
Let me just name, this is not sponsored, that YouTube family, It's Funny,
all the Animal Jam ones.
All the Animal Jam ones. Wisteria Moon's already gone off. All of the others, like, kind of left early. Ever since I got first notice of it. Yeah,
and a lot of the channels are basically aimed at children.
Like Wisteria Moon is a YouTuber I watch.
Yeah.
She's not leaving. She's making her videos now 13 and up.
Yeah, and that's the way it has to be. So therefore,
everyone has to change their channels.
Yeah, and you either change your channels. In other words, you're
change your channels or don't get money.
Making them and the way YouTube have actually worded it is a case of anything which may be appealing to children. Okay, so you mean come 1st of January, my channel still might be demonetized, because they might come up and say that model building, models, they're toys, so therefore they're aimed at children, even though on every box, as we know, on all the boxes it says 14 up. Okay.
And you have to be 14 up to buy most of the stuff.
You have to be 18.
18 up to buy most of the stuff.
I mean, you can't buy scalpels, some of the glues, things like that. You can't buy them unless you're 18 anyway. Especially say like to me extra thin. Like, I mean, you can that's sort of highly toxic, smell wise, you know. So you have to be over 18 to buy these things anyway. But YouTube, in their infinite wisdom, COPPA, I think it's called. They can come off and basically say your channel is for children. They're going to demonetizing it.
They are part of the thing called COPPA.
When it comes to say the children's channels, aimed at children, that a lot of YouTubers are doing, they're not going to make videos.
All I'm going to have to do now is watch Netflix.
I use basic software for making my for making the video clips
Can I just say something? Somebody in this world is going to make a YouTube that has the same rules as before and not this new YouTube. It's going to be called like OofTube or something.
Yeah, but the law, it's basically a law. It's not a law that YouTube are making. YouTube haven't decided we're going to do this. They've been made do it by the government, basically. But it's the government in America, and YouTube is an American company. So even though it's worldwide, it's where their base is, and they have to comply with the law.
Wait,
and
okay, thank God.
Child advocacy groups have basically said that advertising is geared, and wrong advertising is being geared towards children, and that is wrong.
I'm adding another to the list. Wendy's going to go.
You know, my main argument to this is, right, Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, and lots of other children's channels. Does that mean that they no longer now will be allowed to have ads on their channel?
But they need that.
I doubt that. I doubt that. You know, it's a case of rules will only apply to online stuff, but not apply to mainstream television.
Probably if you have like 3 million, probably if you have like 10 million or up subscribers, it doesn't count to you or something.
No, it will. It's the law that's coming in for you for YouTube. Like I said, it's a case of I don't know exactly. Andy's hobby headquarters, he put up a video there, and Andy has been on with attorneys and things like that, and people that deal with the legal side of stuff, and it's the way it's worded. It's very, 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 very sketchy. Nobody really knows what's happening, and it's a case of wait and see. But a lot of
YouTube
people
has been like
are basically advised to sort of fix their channel now. So this, unfortunately, is going to be the last of the bums with poor abs in it. Really a bit pissed off, to be quite honest with you, because it's going to turn younger people then away from model building.
Wait, there's YouTube Kids. That's going to not be there. Because that's YouTube just for kids. It's called YouTube Kids.
Yeah, but there's no ads on it.
Oh yeah, there's no ads on YouTube Kids.
You see, and that's the thing, because people aren't going to go off and make videos. Because
wait, I can watch YouTube Kids on the YouTube.
Will you ever shut up and let me talk?
The kids channels are all going to move to YouTube. They're still not going to make money, but they can still make things. I'm just going to move to.
They're still going to make videos, but the thing about it is,
no money.
Like, video editing software is expensive.
Oh yeah.
Now the stuff that a lot of say the good YouTubers use, and the people with couple of million subscribers and things like that, they've all got, I mean, they spend 4, 5, 6 hours editing for a half an hour's video.
One time it took like them 12 hours to YouTube I watched 12 hours to do a 1 hour video. Yeah,
and that's what they're not going to spend that amount of time and things if they're not getting paid for it. They're not going to keep, like with gaming YouTubers, are they going to keep going off and buying the games? As you know yourself, games are an average of €80 per game, and once you review a game once, you can't keep reviewing the same game over and over again. So it's a case of it's a big upheaval. So let's forget about that anyway. We'll keep things going for the moment anyway. So hope you've all been busy. You've all been working away at your modelling.
That's why I did a dramatic entrance, because it's the last one.
Yeah. Well, you do a dramatic entrance anything.
That's my last dramatic entrance.
Yeah.
But my channel will still be up.
Yep, your channel will still be going.
Because I don't care if I get ads or not. I'm a child, like. To be honest, I don't care if I'm making money or not.
You don't make money anyway.
Yeah, I know, but I don't care if I do make money or not. I'm a kid, like.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to monetize your channel as a child.
Yeah. Even if I had the right amount.
But then again, there are kids that are her age that do have, say, the channels, and but they say the ad it's all done through their parents and things like that, and the parent comes in and says hello here and there and everywhere else. So therefore, they've got the expensive
cameras, like the proper cameras.
Yeah, but they all cost money, and if you're not getting paid for it, you're not going to go out and buy these things.
Exactly.
To run a channel, to do it for nothing.
I thought we said we were going to move topics.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Getting given out to here. So anyway, lads, I've been busy enough. I finished off Larry's Leopard. Larry's Leopard's all finished off, and I've made a start on the Phantom. Yes, I made a start on the Phantom. I've got a little bit into it. I spent about 3 days on one little piece. I'll show you now in a minute. And but
wait.
So far I'm happy.
It's the last bomb.
Last bomb.
Gotta bring back.
Yes.
The big guys.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh wait, I don't have eyes. Okay. Goodbye.
So anyway, lads, let's get on to the bench. We'll have a look at what I've been working on, and then we'll come back and we can do our little bit of finish up with myself and Abs.
It's our last bomb chocolate and bomb fruit.
Yeah.
Well, because you can still do this.
No, I think I'll kill that off at the same time, my darling. It'll just be a quick update on a Monday.
Like every Monday it'll just be like...
Because a boring old update, weekly update. Yeah, the fun side has gone out of it. And a lot of people watch it just sort of for your antics, believe it or not. They do. A couple of people have said to me they look forward to the Monday because it's the bit that sort of the cheery part of their week. And I'm not lying. People there, you can go out and you can go back and look at the comments on the B.U.M. and loads of people comment on how, it's sort of, I wouldn't say the highlight of the week, but they enjoy and they look forward to it because of a little bit of silliness and it's got a bit of modelling related type stuff on it. So let's get on to the bench. We'll have a look at what I've been working on and then we'll come back to this.
Wait, can I use my magic for the last time?
You can. So 3, 2, 1. Okay, so here we are down at the bench and this is the Leopard all finished off. Excuse me. And as you see, I did the figure. Not a great figure, to be quite honest with you. I really only stuck it in just to show it to you. I tried to do as good a job as I possibly could with it, but the details around the eyes and the face, it's not the best, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Right, the vehicle itself, though, the tank. Well, I'll just put this aside. I can take the tank off. I'll put the board aside. The Leopard itself, wow, beautiful kit. Really is a beautiful kit. I've always maintained that those old Tamiya kits they're freaking fabulous. Excuse my language, but they are. They're easy to build. Everything goes into place. Yeah, okay. A lot of the details are already molded on. If this was, say, a more modern kit from a different company, the likes of even this door here would be a separate piece. This here might be in 2 or 3 pieces. All this stuff here wouldn't be sort of pre-molded on. You got to kind of put it in afterwards. It's probably got a big lump of P for here. You'd have to build the vision blocks and all that yourself, things like that. But then again, that brings up the price of the kit, doesn't it? So for a nice kit, and it is a nice kit, like I said, it's a lovely kit, for a reasonable price and an enjoyable build. It's all down to the painting, because you could go off and say, cut this off and get a PE one. It might be just a little bit more detailed and things like that. Once it's all painted up, you're not going to know whether it's a piece of PE that you spent 10 or 15 tripping quid on. For a finish, it's literally, if you can't paint a model and you go off and spend all the expensive stuff on it and then put it on, it's all gone to waste, to be quite honest with you. I agree with P. If you're going off and doing, say, competition modelling, that kind of stuff, then yeah, you want all those little details and you want them perfect, because the when it comes to competition side of it, that's when the rivet counters come out, and and rightfully so in that, when you think of it. That there is a place for rivet counters, and that is it. It's in competition, the competition side of it. But I'm not into the competition side of it. I'm into the hobby side of it. Making it look nice and getting the enjoyment out of adding little bits and pieces, and saying, so yeah, no, could do it a little bit there. How does that look? Yeah, I like that. That looks cool to me. And once you get to that stage, then yay! I mean, I've got my enjoyment out of it. I've built it. I've enjoyed in the building of it. I enjoy the painting of it, enjoy the weathering of it, and then the whole lot. Then for a finish, then you look at it and say, "Yep, that was enjoyable." On to the next one. Stick it up on the shelf and move on to the next one. But there's the Leopard. Beautiful, beautiful kit, and I must say again, thank you to Larry Brown for sending me on this kit, and I really do appreciate it. Really thankful to Larry for helping me out with that. Right, so there's the Leopard. Final look at the Leopard. Okay, there's his bum, the butt. Right, some lovely details. Really are. You could go to town with the weathering of it. I just give this a light weathering, and even at that, it's a beautiful piece. Really chuffed with how that came out. And they are rubber tracks. Yeah, and who said you can't make rubber tracks look like metal? There you go. To me they look the biz. They look absolutely perfect. Right, nice close-up view of them there. Those rubber tracks, they're grand. No problems with them at all. Alright, so that's the Leopard. And as you can see here, I got the instructions out, and I've been working away on the Phantom. Okay, it's an Academy 148 scale kit. It's the Phantom F4J, and it's the Diamondbacks one. I have been looking on YouTube, and I've searched, and I seem to be the only one who seems to have done or in the process of doing this particular kit. There are a couple of other J models, which is basically the same kit, just different decals, to be quite honest with you. And one of them is a multicoloured kit, as in the plastic is in 3 colours. That's the Academy, the other version of this from Academy. The exact same kit. There is no difference, because I looked again at an unboxing of it, and pieces are the exact same. Instructions are identical. The only difference is in the plastic themselves and the decals. Obviously, this one's got the Diamondback decal set, and there's a freaking ton of the little bastards. Go and have about 2 or 3 days working in just doing those. Right, so here's the cockpit so far. That's about as much as I have done. Okay, and get a bit of light in there, and we'll bring the camera in a bit as well so it can be seen. Right, now that's what I've done so far. Right, now I would have been so happy if this was a piece of PE like I did when I did the Japanese fighter. All this was a piece of PE, coloured PE you could put on, whereas unfortunately this is all sort of hand painted. Not to the very best, as you can see the size of it and my big chunky fingers. I did the best that I could possibly do, and I'm quite happy with my work. Okay, now it's not the full cockpit. The seats have to go in yet, but they go in at a later stage. There's other bits and pieces to get done to that, but the cockpit itself, I'm happy with how that came out. That looks kind of realistic enough to me. Okay, so there's the cockpit, and literally, oh yeah, and the front wheel well, that's done as well, and that is literally all I have done, and that, believe it or not, took me 3 days to get done. Now when I say 3 days, that isn't sort of 24 hours a day. No, it's I do 2 hours in the evening, from about 8 o'clock to about 10 o'clock in the evening. That's my modelling time. I'll come up and I do my bits of modelling and whatever I got to do, and I said that's sort of 2.5 days of work, so it's 5 hours, and even at that, that's, you got to take into account, mixing paints up to get the colours right, because I had to mix this colour here for the grey. I initially painted it in a light grey, and when I started looking at videos and things, it was too light, so I had to make a darker grey for it. Happy enough with this grey. Yeah, like, it's not 100% accurate, but then again, you know me, I don't care. But yeah, you know, it's not all sort of straight in work, but it took that length of time to get this far. But I can see that most of the rest of the build should sort of go together a lot easier. There isn't, say, this much of little detail painting to be done further on down the line anyway. Decals will take a couple of hours, a couple of days. But there's the what I've gotten done so far on that, right? And like I said, very enjoyable so far. It's a new venture for me, going into the jets and things, and sort of, you just have to be a lot neater than you have to be with armour. We'll see how I get on when I start getting down to all the other bits and pieces. And if anybody's watched the unboxing I did for that, you can know how technically minded I am, and how I know all the names of all the parts, you know. Not. So anyway, that's about it for the update side of it. So let's get on back up to myself and Abby, and we can finish off this week's bum. Well, lads, so we
were just talking about who gets the bum chocolate.
And then who gets the bum fruit.
I don't like it.
She doesn't like the chocolate, so...
And I don't like the fruit either.
Okay.
Because this is a type of apple.
Score for John. John likes the chocolate. And speaking of the chocolate, I'll do the chocolate now. This week's bum chocolate is a wagon wheel. Okay. Made by...
This video is going to be demonetized, I'm telling you.
Who makes these? Haven't the faintest idea.
Epic inside.
Yeah, it doesn't say...
Oh, it comes in a multi-pack, that's why.
Oh, yeah, but it should still say who make it, you know, whether it's a Nestle or... whatever. Don't know. Wagon wheels.
What if they're made by Wagon and it's actually just called wheels?
Wagon wheels. And just in case they don't have wagon wheels in your country, I'll show you what a wagon wheel is. Okay, open it up.
It's like this kind of chocolate patty.
It's a chocolate biscuity type thing.
It's like a patty that has like minty kind of... Basically, he said there's marshmallow-y chocolatey inside.
Delicious. Biscuit. Very nice. With the bum fruit.
Okay, so the bum, if you couldn't understand him, he said that was the chocolate, and now the bum fruit of the last bum ever is a apple.
Apple.
Wait, do you know what I just realised? I think Wagon Wheel and Apple was our very first bum thing.
Oh my God.
I think so. Because I think that was the thing that I picked up in the shop. With
Can you name 3 fruit beginning with the letter N?
No.
An apple, an orange, and a nana.
Who said that? They said.
A nana is a banana. For those of you that don't know.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, I'll tell you why I don't like the apple. It's a pink lady apple, and it's just really thickly.
Wagon wheel. Yum.
He's devoured the wagon wheel that is gone off.
Gone off.
Oh man, it goes off January 2020, the 3rd. 2 days after the whole thing actually starts. Wait, if it's January 3rd, I was saying, he said let's go up to do the last bum, and I'm like, wait, what? The last bum? It's not the end of the month? Yeah, because he told me about this yesterday, and I kind of knew about it 2 weeks ago. When it first came out. But it was silly.
Okay. You knew that this is all happening anyway.
Because one YouTube channel told,
yeah,
said I'm quitting.
Because of the new things, and a couple of say the modelling YouTubers have done videos on it, and his hobby headquarters did one. And last night then I saw another one then from Stuart's Scale Models. He's basically said that you got to kind of protect your channel and make it say that it's geared towards adults only. And
teenagers.
But it does. It's alienating children in a way, and I think it's a bad thing. Okay. Now they say that children
YouTube
are watching.
have actually been fighting we don't want this to happen.
No, but yeah.
So much people are gonna go because kids literally rely on YouTube.
No, they don't literally rely on it.
Who watches YouTube every single day?
To me, yeah, but that's not really good for you. But
I'll have to watch Netflix.
It's political correctness and social tricking thing gone mad.
Okay, there's some YouTubers that I need to watch.
The leftist agenda is gone to the stage where people are afraid to even say boo in case it might offend somebody or somebody might be affected by it, and like by me even saying this, I might be accused of mansplaining. In other words, a man explaining something, but there's no such thing as woman-splaining because they're entitled to it. And even by me saying that can be construed as, oh, that's hate speech. And YouTube and the world has gone mad. It's gone feckin' mad. Okay? So anyway, lads.
I just had to close that.
That's it for this week's bum.
And the last one.
The last normal bum. Bum will be back next Monday in a much less happy weird, nutty way. Yeah.
I won't be
just be sort of modelling update. And
I won't be here. There's no bum chocolate.
A kind of a little chat of,
And we were going to bring in bum juice.
We were even talking about it, weren't we? We were talking about bum juice.
Instead of bum fruit, we were going to do bum juice.
Yes.
Why did we do that today?
We have loads of different types of bum juices. Judging by the farting you were making yesterday, you were making your own bum juices. Oh. Wicked. Horrible. So anyway, lads, that's it for this week's one. We'll see you. See, force a habit. I'll see you next week. For all labs, you'll have to get onto her channel. Okay, but if you've got kids, I'm going to put a link in the description box to Abby's channel, so your kids can watch Abby's channel. No, she doesn't. She doesn't do as many videos as I do, but she does. She has a few up there, things like that.
Onto my new ones, not my old ones. My old ones are cringy.
Cringy? Yeah, I'm sure mine are cringy. Every one of mine is cringy.
Especially the bum.
Yeah.
My hair won't sit right because I had a shower and I didn't I had a bath and I didn't actually
dry it properly.
blow dry it, so it's all frilly at the side.
Frilly.
It looks really weird.
So lads, I'll see you next week.
It's the last day, see the motto.
Yeah.
Go out, buy yourself hit the bell.
Yeah, hit the bell.
Subscribe.
So you'll be subscribed.
Did you know there's no point in hitting the bell?
Why?
Because people aren't going to get notifications on anyone's channel. And
oh yeah, anymore? No?
No, only kids ones.
Alright, yeah,
people aren't going to get notifications.
You can't be notified. Yeah.
You're not allowed to comment. The comments are going to be disabled. All you can do is watch them now.
Yeah.
And
do you know what I mean?
A lot of famous.
And this is they're supposed to help kids. Unfortunately, I think it's going to be
crush kids' souls.
I wouldn't be that dramatic.
There's one channel I can now watch.
Yeah. Well, do you mean some of the channels will probably still be there? Nobody knows exactly what's happening, but
some YouTubers are keeping their channel.
You've literally got to.
Some people are keeping.
State whether your channel is aimed at children or aimed at adults.
What if you say it's aimed at adults and it's aimed at children?
Yeah, there's no sort of general. Well, you can say it's a general channel, but therefore you got to go on the rules of it being towards children. So therefore you can't have comments on your. It'll delete. You won't be allowed to have comments on it. You won't be allowed to monetize your channel, and
no one's going to get. There's no point in hitting the bell.
And there's no point in hitting the bell because you can't be made of notifications. So, like I said,
it's just
political correctness gone mad, and
this is kind of stupid.
Yeah,
to be honest.
It's the do-goody-gooders sort of outdid themselves.
This is going to start to have go out, buy yourself a Kindle and enjoy it.
You might as well.
It's the least thing you can do.
Yeah, because we can't enjoy it with you. Bye. See you next week.
Well, he